Morning. Welcome to our public sessions on FaceTime. Today I'm going to comment on the stock market. I'm going to address many of the free recommendations available on the blog of the company on the website. It is public stock analysts today, they are chasing our stock picks. They became the best stock market performers. You have the example of Amazon. Yesterday, shares they closed at around $594. This is very important. Stock analysts raised targets in Amazon to $750. I already knew that was going to happen. I already proved this last year in 2015 when I addressed the case with Morgan Stanley upgrading Amazon to $800. And again in 2016, after betting on Amazon collapse, we knew that Wall Street was going to upgrade targets and therefore acquiring a long position in Amazon ahead of the public upgrades on TV, on the media, because then the Americans, they buy obviously at the top. That is never our case, as demonstrated for the past 25 years. The case with Apple, for the first time I upgraded shares $93.40. I recorded it here live. Today Apple is a stock that is trading near $108. And the most important is that since I upgraded Apple, shares have not ever stopped rallying. So you had the button in Apple, I announced it, as well as I announced it last year, my downgrade to sell, thereafter to strong sell at 133. So we define these pivots in real time, and by defining them in real time we shape markets history, and therefore it is quite simple to understand why investors, they don't have any risk whatsoever by following these stock pivots, that they exist in the service, live markets, live streaming trading, and so on. And this is very important because this is in fact what differentiates our company from everyone else. So they upgrade, but once they upgrade, as the case of Apple, last year it was useless since we had a short position and a clear call that Apple was going to crash, and it crashed. So despite the fact that investors like Mr. Carl Icahn, they had target prices $260 and Forbes magazine $250, it didn't matter whatsoever. Apple was going down and it was going down. So it's very simple. We keep doing this without any risk whatsoever, and when accuracy, as you can confirm, near 100%. So I'm tired. We don't have, or right now we are not doing anything other than to follow the markets. I suggested to investors, to customers, to enjoy their holidays. In fact, we are having an excellent Easter. You can be on the beach if you want. In the end, our team does everything that has to be done, we do it, and we communicate it in real time to you on your, for example, using Yammer, whatever. There are plenty of tools here. We work with the best technologies. The case of wine resorts, for example, this company was upgraded to strong buy by Morgan Stanley, again one of our top picks. We upgraded to strong buy at the very bottom, strong sell to strong buy, $53. Morgan Stanley upgraded a couple of weeks ago to 120 after the rally. Shares, they were trading at $95. It is completely different to buy or to invest in wine resorts at $95 or to invest in wine resorts with a clear position sizing 1 million shares, as we informed investors to do so, at $53, completely different. So we are ahead of the competition, and again we proved that our stock pivots, they were and they continue to be perfect. And by the way, now that we are talking about or addressing the case of Winery Resorts is a stock where you had a double bottom at precisely the same price our stock pivot. So no one missed that opportunity, unless the fools there. But those we cannot do anything about it. They will continue always losing money in the stock market. So this to say that it is impossible to lose money in the market if you follow the instructions. You have them in the basic training course. You have a clear definition of the methodology that we use. And with this week, several examples, the Acadia Pharmaceuticals shares, they zoomed 35%. Other examples of stock picks and pivots communicated in real time. The case of Solar City, wonderful stock for everyone to profit from. The case of the crash in Valiant, that all of you are aware of. The stock continues trading around $29 and it remains a wonderful instrument. You just have to follow the instructions where we have always updated with articles, recommendations, and you just have to follow them, nothing else. All those articles, they have been proven to be 100% accurate, telling you what to do precisely to continue profiting from trading or investing in Valiant. Is of Amazon today. So a stock that I believe, and you have an article with the title, Amazon is one of the best stocks for traders, where you can make $1 million per week without any problems whatsoever. We proved this over and over, announcing clear instructions and price targets for the day, how to invest in Amazon ahead of earnings, after the company reports earnings, price targets, definition of risk, position sizing, all this. Companies and stocks like Netflix, other wonderful opportunity for those interested on the long side, those interested on the short side. Companies like Facebook that rallied, again from our pivot, also addressed here in real time, $98. Yesterday, Facebook closed at around $116 or so, so a terrific gain. Companies that last year we had a strong sell rating, the case of Yahoo, and 2016 we upgraded Yahoo to strong buy. An article on the website of the company, even for small investors, $26.70. Yesterday, shares of Yahoo, they closed above $36. This is a brutal profit, my friends, within a matter of just 1 month, 30 days. But as Yahoo, there are plenty of more cases. The case of, for example, Alibaba, where the algorithm is precisely the same. We have been discussing this since IPO in Alibaba. So many examples. We follow more than 100 companies, leading companies listed on New York Stock Exchange, on NASDAQ. So quite frankly, I'm just addressing some cases. Other one, Bluebird, the crash, strong sell for the collapse, with a very specific also price target, $39, very conservative, $185 now, downgraded to strong sell. Pretty much like the case of Valiant, thereafter downgrading to junk, and a price target $39. So Bluebird crashed all the way down to $39. The case of Valiant crashed all the way down to $29. The case of Asia Pharmaceuticals, and then you have the investments in the leading companies. The case of Deere with Warren Buffett. The case of Caterpillar, precisely the same algorithm as Deere. So, for example, Goldman Sachs, we explained here, they downgraded Caterpillar at the very bottom, and Jim Cramer on TV, the American fools, they started saying, Caterpillar, excellent downgrade by Goldman Sachs. Caterpillar share price, when Goldman Sachs downgraded Caterpillar, that corresponded by, because the price, $58, I believe to be a very good investment opportunity, and it proved to be the case. Shares, they zoomed to $75, $76, So Goldman Sachs, obviously those investors following Goldman Sachs, we already said, and there are hundreds of confirmation, mathematical proof that those following Goldman Sachs, the expected scenario or the outcome, you are going to be or to lose entirely your money in the markets, but also in the forex market. Yesterday, for example, and you also find an article on recommending you to close short positions in the dollar. In fact, last year when the dollar trade down to 1.05 and 30, we reversed positions long the euro. Today the euro is trading around 1.13. All right, so important moves in the forex market, along also with the pound versus dollar, as you also find articles completely for free on the website, the blog of the company. So even those that they don't want to pay anything to the company, and I don't have any problems, quite frankly, we are not looking for any new customers whatsoever. We are in new projects with hedge funds here in the UAE, in Japan. Our interest in the US stock market is not, or better saying, I'm not referring to the exchange, but I'm referring to is minor for many reasons. We, at least right now, so our project to start in the US, it has been delayed for quite a while. We don't need, and maybe we'll change our opinion in the second half of 2016. Quite frankly, the most important right now is to enjoy, to be on holidays. Again, you don't have to do anything. We communicate all the trades, alerts, and we manage the portfolios in real time using tools like Yammer. But not only Yammer, in fact, there is other. We started with projects, assisted trading, where we help you to in your own trading. We do it for you. So